Hey everyone, welcome to my January wrap up. So for the month of January, I was actually able to read 7 books. I'm surprised. But audiobooks, I mean, they're great. So I read 7 books. I only have 3 physical copies. I borrowed 2 from my boss and 2 from the library, so I had to return them. But anyway, let's go to the books that I have physical copies of. So the first one, and the first book I finished for January, for the new year, I gave it 5 stars, and that is Before We Forget Kindness. This is the 5th book to Before the Coffee Gets Cold series, and it was really, really sweet. The 4 chapters, I think I'll let you know. So it's called The Son, The Nameless Child, The Father, The Valentine. Of course, these books have very real stories in them. I mean, I'm not sure if they're actually like real stories that he knows of, but it's real life situations, and it really hits home. But why I really like these books is that I like seeing the characters get the closure and sometimes the explanation that they need to get. And this is why these books I really, really like. Also, they read fast, especially if it's an audiobook. I listened to it at 2.0 speed, but so it is going fast, but I just eat up every word that I'm listening, and I'll also follow along in the book. And they're just so good that I think everyone should read these books. And they're small. So if you're traveling or something, like, perfect book to bring with you. The second book that I'm going to talk about is I gave this book 3 stars, and that is Vengeance of the Pirate Queen. I know Tricia and Danielle both read this book, and I believe Danielle said that it was her favorite. I think Tricia did too. I'm not too sure. And I liked it. Yes, like I said, I gave it 3 stars, but it wasn't my jam. I'm gonna say I liked the plot. I liked the characters, but I also didn't really care for them. I really I really didn't. And like I said though, the story was good. It's just it wasn't for me. You don't even have to read this part of the trilogy. You can just read the Daughter of the Pirate King and Daughter of the Siren Queen. But yeah, I didn't really care for it, and I don't really want to spoil this book because it is a good book, but I didn't really care for it. And I thought just like some of the things that was happening, I was like, okay, come on, let's go. The third book that I'm gonna talk about, I literally just finished it last night, and that is I gave it 2 stars, and that is Picture of it. Oh my god, The Picture of Dorian Gray. So with classics, especially classics I just pick up because they're short, um, I need to actually like sit down and follow along, because I did listen to an audiobook, but I was running around the house getting things ready for the storm that did hit us, and also getting ready for just in case if I did have to go to work today. It's a snow day right today. Woo. Um, so yeah, I feel like I should have sat down and actually followed along. There was some things I did like though, but there's also some things that I was like, oh, okay, what's happening? What happened? What did he do? So yeah, it was only the ending that I really like started to pay attention to. So yeah, let me know if I should just give this another try and actually sit down and focus. There's only a few, like a handful of classics I really enjoyed, and unfortunately this wasn't one of them. But this is the first book I read too by Oscar Wilde. I did see a play that he wrote, the importance of being earnest. That was hilarious and really good. book. So I'm going to say all these books together and give you the ratings, and then we'll go through each one because they kind of go together. So, A Court of Mist and Fury. I gave that 5 stars. A Court of Wings and Ruin. I gave that 4 stars. A Court of Frost and Starlight. I gave that 4 stars. A Court of Silver Flames. 5 stars. So, as you can tell, I finished that series. I know that there's another book coming out, possibly, fingers crossed, this year. But as of right now, I have finished. So I was planning to take this series slow, but I didn't want to. And so A Court of Mist and Fury, book 2. That was a good book. The first book is really just setting up everything and introducing like the main characters. And book 2 is going deeper and how cruel fays can be and people can be, how cruel the world can be, especially what happened with Nesta. Well, with Nesta and Elian, yeah, I was gonna say Farah's sisters, especially what happened with them, but it was such like it was more world building and just diving deeper into things, and it was beautiful. I really liked how that was done. Book 2, Book 3. Wow, I'm tired. A Court of Wings and Ruin. That book was really good. The only complaint I have is that after the war, there were 7 chapters after it. And yes, you need to wrap up a story, but like in 2 or 3 chapters. I don't really like books that when a big thing happens, all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, here's like a bunch of chapters afterwards. It's like, why? Why do I need that? I don't. It could be wrapped up in 2 or 3 chapters. Nice, sweetly, you don't need all the extra stuff. You don't. So that was my only complaint about it, but I really liked The Court of Wings and Ruin, and like who actually like ended the king. I really liked that. I thought it was done well. Very sad what happened, but I was wow. That was really good. And yeah, I don't really want to spoil it because there's like things that I can say and can't say. Maybe I will do a spoiler review one day, but not now. So the next book, I gave this book 4 stars, and that was A Court of Frost and Starlight. So my boss, she said to me when I started the series, when I was on book 2, actually. No, I was on book 3. She said, please, Ashley, read A Court of Frost and Starlight. She said that it is a good book between books and 4, and it's a good bridge, especially considering that book 4 is about Nesta, and she said that that is a really good book to bridge them together. So I said, okay, the library has it. She couldn't find her copy. The library has it. I'll go get it. So I read it, and it was cute. I liked seeing like Farah do other things except fight, and I liked seeing other characters like in that book. I liked seeing it was a cute, good book, and it gave some good information in Nesta. Oh my god, I just wanted to toss her. She was so annoying. But she redeemed herself in book 4, A Court of Silver Flames. So like I said, I gave that 5 stars, and out of all the books so far, it's my favorite. She really did redeem herself in these books with I mean, she was rude at first, but she redeemed herself. Wow. I thought were wow. No. Mm-mm. They're more wow. And I was like, oh, this is really good. But besides that, I really liked, like I said, the feud but bond between. I loved that she made friends. Um, I really liked that, and I thought it was really good. I liked how they formed this beautiful friendship, and how when they were together, they were like giggling teenagers and just having fun. And I can't wait to see them. I hope that they're in the next book. I really do hope so, because I really want to see more of that. And the last thing I really liked in this book was the house. I'm blanking. Uh, but yeah, and I'm like, this is really sweet, but um, and how so it was a really good book. I truly say the first book was okay. I would say get through the first and second book, and then once you hit book three, it's just, yeah, like it's really, really good. I highly suggest people reading this series, and I can't believe it took me this long to actually read this series. I read the first book a while ago and absolutely said, no, it's terrible. I'm glad I gave it a second chance. So yeah, and I, like I said, I can't wait for the next book in this series to come out, hopefully this year. Please, everyone, keep your fingers and toes crossed. Anyway, that is what I read. The 7 books I read in the month of January. As you can see, I only have 3 physical copies. But hey, that's what libraries and my boss is for, giving me perfect books. And yeah, that is that. Let me know if you read any of these books, and what your thoughts are on these books. But that is it for me, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.